Very good day, everyone. In the first series of the Intelligent Control System, I will give an overview about the content of this particular subject and what you are expected to undergo throughout this semester. So first thing first is my name is Razali Tomari. I'm from the Research Center for Applied Electromagnetics and also from the Department of Electronic Engineering. So this is my particular details. My specialization is in computer vision, pattern recognition, and also control system. So basically, you can see me in the sixth floor of the Faculty of Electrical and Electronic Engineering buildings. So my room number is number 29. And then basically, this is my contact number. So, if you wish to contact with me, please make sure that you do it during the office hour from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So, in this particular coursework, you will learn about how you will use the artificial intelligence technique and apply it to the control system design for various applications. So basically, the topics can be further divided into three main categories. The first one is for neural networks, which is you will learn about from the basic neuron to the multi-layer perceptron. The second thing is that we will go in depth in terms of the deep learning, which is we will cover for the convolutional neural networks part. And then in the end, we will cover a basic topic, just a surface about the fuzzy logic and how it can be applied to the system design problem. So basically, this is 3 credits, means that you will have 3 context hour per week. The detailed arrangement I will explain to you later on. So what is the expectation for this particular course? So in the end of the day, after you learn about every content of syllabus for this particular subject, you are expected to achieve all these 4 items. The first one is you're able to solve the engineering problem. Second, you're able to analyze various intelligent control system technique in order to solve some specific problem. The third thing is that you will know how to construct software solution regarding the intelligent control system. In this particular case, we will use either the Python, C, or MATLAB. And then finally, you're able to demonstrate an ability to develop an application which is translated later on based on your presentation, based on your demonstration, and etc. So this is the detail of the course syllabus. So basically, the first 4 weeks we will cover in terms of the introduction to the neural network. So this is where you will learn about the basic concept. So in this particular chapter, we will focusing on the single neuron, which is only able to solve the linear problem. So for the first 4 weeks, we will learn about the basic of that thing and how it can be used in order to train, and then how it can be used to adapt to the new sample data. So regarding the assessment, your tests will be cover up from chapter 1 to chapter, sorry, your test will be cover up only chapter 1, which is the thing that we cover up in first 3 weeks. So this is the details, means that about the historical, about the analytical method, about the various learning algorithm. So second thing, after weeks 4 to week 6, we will go in depth in detail about the neural network structure, which is in this particular case, we will learn about the multi-layer perceptron, in which you will utilize the multiple neuron in order to construct more complicated problem. So, multi-layer perceptron is the structure or the architecture of the neural network that is capable to solve a non-linear problem. So, previously for the simple neural network, you only able to solve only linear problem. But in contrast, for the multi-layer, you're able to solve for the for the non-linear problem. So we will conduct our test within weeks 4 or week 6. The topics will be covered up is only chapter 1. The date will be informed to you later on. But basically, the test will be 20% from your overall coursework. marks. So starting week 7 to week 10, so we will cover more details about the deep learning, in which for this particular coursework, we will cover about the convolutional neural networks. So for the convolutional neural networks, we will learn about how it can be utilized for the two applications. The first one is for the image classification, and then the second one for the image detection, which is for this particular case, we will use the state-of-the-art method based on the YOLO, which is the you only look once algorithm. Next, starting weeks, starting weeks 11 to weeks 14. So we will cover fuzzy logic applications. So basically, the first 2 weeks we will cover up in terms of the basic of the fuzzy logic for the various application, and then later on the in next 2 weeks, which is weeks 13 to weeks 14, we will cover up a specific application of the fuzzy logic for the control system, in which you need to have some prior knowledge about the control system. Let's say what is the open loop, what is the closed loop, and then what is the parameters utilized in order to assess the control system problem. So for this particular coursework, we will use most of the time. Previous student we will use two programming language. The first one is Python, and then second one is MATLAB. So for the full course timetable, so basically our coursework will be conducted on every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So the detail for the arrangement is something like this, means that for the first 6 weeks, we will conduct the class online. It's either by synchronized or asynchronized, so depending on the situation. So for the synchronized case means that we will do let's say Google Meet or Microsoft Teams meeting, and then we will cover some sort of the detailed topics about the calculation. Or for the asynchronous case, I will provide you a video, and then in the end of the day, you need to submit some tasks to ensure that you have look at the video and you understand a bit the content of that particular video. So next, we will have a semester break on week 7. So later on, after the semester break, which is starting with weeks 8 to weeks 15, so all the class will be conducted face to face. So physical appearance. So basically, the class will be conducted in C10, MSSE lab. So if you look at this particular building map. So you can see this is the location for the MSSE map in C10, in block C10. So this is in particular your course assessment. So basically, the portion of the mark will be divided into around four main categories. So for the assignment will be cover up around 25% of the total marks. Next, quiz will be around 5%. So basically, we will have two quiz throughout this semester. The marks will be around 2 or 3% for each of the quiz. And then later on for the test will be 20%. So as I have mentioned previously, your test will be cover up until chapter 1 only, which is for the single neuron. So we will conduct around weeks 4 to week 6. And then finally for the final exam, we'll cover up around 50% of your overall marks. So let's look at the details of the assignment. So basically, the portion marks of the 25% will consist of the three parts. The first one, 10% from the presentation, 10% from demonstration, and then 5% from report. So in general, what is the difference between your presentation and demonstration? So presentations means that you need to have a slide of the presentation, and then you cover up in terms of the details of the theory, and then how you solve the given particular problem. In contrast, for the demonstration means that you don't have to have you don't need to have a slide, But in general, you need to show me how you solve that particular problem. So for this particular case means that you need to show regarding how you run your software, how you simulate your software, and how it works. So that is the demonstration. For the presentation is something like common presentation. You just present about the theory and etc. So for the report, in general, I will give you the format of the report later on, what you need to submit. So in general, for the group arrangement, since for this semester we have around 20% that enroll for this course, so means that it is expected that only two members for each group for the assignment part. So this will be the details of the marks distribution. So in every assignment that I give to you, I will include these rubrics. So you can look at this rubric and then make sure that your submission of the assignment will fulfill all the condition, all the portion of the marks of the rubric. So let's say for this particular case, presentation is 5%. So, presentation consists of the organization, how you organize your presentation. Subject knowledge means that how well you know about the topics that you have discussed in the assignment. Graphics means that how good is your slide is. Is there any interactive content in the slide? Eye contact is something like during your presentation, how well that you interact with the participants. And then elocution means that how well is your voice during the presentation. So you can look at the rubric later on when, if I'm not mistaken, I already put it in the outer. So you can look at the rubric before you do your assignment. So this is some sort of the example of the assignment previously means that let's say one develop the simulator for the Hebbian learning, solving the real problem using the multi-level perceptron or convolutional neural network. So depending on what I want to give you for this particular semesters. See, this is some sort of the report. I will maybe explain to you later on in details about the report, what I want to have in every part of the report, or what is should be appear inside of the abstract, introduction, methodology, and etc. So this thing will be discussed later on. Okay, so eventually this is some sort of the our previous assignment for the last semester, in which for last semester the students are required to train the custom object in order to solve the detection problem. So for this particular case, it's either the bus, bicycle, and then I let them to decide what is the object that they want to train, and then train that things, and then eventually show the performance, and then test the particular architecture with respect to the new sample. Okay, so most of the course material I have uploaded in the outer. Please join this WhatsApp group since most of the content, most of the up-to-date information will be passed in the WhatsApp group. So you can go to this link to get the details of the course material, and also I have put this link in the group description in the WhatsApp group. So this is a do and don'ts for this particular class. So sorry for this particular part, but basically we will discuss later on how we will conduct the arrangement in the WhatsApp group, the arrangement of this particular class, whether during face to face or whether during the online session. So the details will be passed in the WhatsApp group. So I think that's all. So if you have anything, you can WhatsApp me directly, and then I will try my best to answer your question within the given time manner. Maybe in the end of the day, or if I have free, I'm quite free for that particular time, and then I will reply your message on the spot. So that's all. Thank you very much. Hopefully, you will have fun in your journey to learn about the intelligent control system throughout this semester. That's all. Thank you very much.